My name is Kymberli. My husband Chris and I have 4 young kids. Life is busy. We're always on the go, but it's wonderful. One Sunday morning, we were at home. I was on the phone with a friend and I suddenly didn't feel well. I hung up the phone and dropped to the floor. Chris looked at me and really had no idea what was going on. He started CPR, called 911, and that's kind of where my journey started. I was discharged from the hospital and I left with a 30-day Holter monitor just to monitor my symptoms. Having symptoms without a diagnosis is quite concerning. Chris and I were both terrified that this would happen again without anybody else at home, or if I was driving, and what would happen at that point. After we had met with the cardiologist for my 30-day Holter monitor, and there was really no answer, I started to do my own research and advocate for my own health. I found an electrophysiologist and scheduled an appointment. He reviewed my charts and my monitor readings as well and said, this is a really good case to have an implantable cardiac monitor. So I had one placed. It was a pretty simple procedure in and out of the hospital. And at that point, I had this device that would download each night and send a report to his office. It was about a year and a half later that I had just been feeling really off. That evening, I had laid down to take a quick nap and had collapsed on the floor. At some point, I came to. The next morning, I woke up and I felt great. When I called the electrophysiologist's office to touch base and have my implantable cardiac monitor results reviewed, that's when the nurse called back to let me know that my heart had stopped for 19 seconds. And it was imperative for me to call 911 and get to the emergency room because they were waiting for me to have a pacemaker placed. My official diagnosis is sick sinus syndrome, and I have been told that an event of illness, injury, or stress can make my heart completely stop. It was a pretty easy recovery. It was just 8 weeks of limiting my activities and my movement. What I've learned through my whole heart journey has been to advocate for your own symptoms. Find a specialist, a physician that will listen to you and take your symptoms seriously. So speak up for yourself, advocate, and listen to yourself. Having a pacemaker actually hasn't changed my life at all. I am back to running. I am living a still very busy life with 4 young kids. Having a pacemaker has been nice security because anytime I feel like I might have an event or if there's any concern of illness, injury, or stress, I am comforted in knowing that I have this device that will keep my heart rhythm where it needs to be to keep me safe and to be able to be a mom to my 4 kids and to be a wife and to be here.